Hello everyone, I am Payal. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, please like, share and subscribe for more interesting and helpful videos. So, today we are going to talk about attachment style. And yes, this topic explains why you love the way you do. Attachment style help us understand how we connect with people, how we behave in relationship and why we feel close or distant something. This is a visual guide to human connection explained in very simple words. So let's begin and understand ourselves better. So now we are starting part 1 and the big question is what is attachment? This topic is very important because attachment plays a big role in our emotions, relationship and daily life. In this video I will explain attachment in very simple word with easy examples, so stay with me till the end. So now we are on an important part called the emotional blueprint. Attachment is the emotional bond that is formed in our early childhood, especially between a child and their caregiver. This emotional bond becomes like a blueprint for our life. It shapes how we behave in our adult relationship. It decides how comfortable we are with closeness and intimacy, and it also influences how we react during conflict or problems. That's why understanding attachment is very important to understand our emotions and relationships. Now let's move to a very interesting part, the history of connection. This is a where attachment theory actually began. In the 1950, John Bowlby is known as the father of attachment theory. He observed that when children are separated from their mother or main caregiver, they feel emotional pain and distress. This showed that emotional connection is very important for a child's mental health. In the 1970s, Mary Ainsworth introduced the strange situation experiment. Through these, she identified three attachment styles: secure, anxious, and avoidant. This helped us understand how children react when a caregiver leaves and comes back. In the 1980s, later Merriman added one more attachment styles called disorganized or fearful attachment. This completed the attachment framework and helped explain more complex emotions behavior. So this is how our understanding of human connections slowly developed over time, and it still affect our relationships today. Now we are going to talk about something super important for our relationship and emotions. So let's get started. In this part, we are talking about attachment style. Attachment style are the pattern we develop in childhood that affect how we behave in relationship when we grow up. So this is part 2, the four major attachment style. In this next part, we will understand each style with real examples. Now, we are talking about something very important, trust versus anxiety in relationship. Let's understand this with easy examples so you can relate it to real life. Trust, secure attachment. A secure person is comfortable with closeness and independence. They trust their partner, communicate openly, and feel emotionally safe. Comfortable with intimacy and trust partner easily, expresses feeling clearly, handles distance calmly. Now, example, imagine Rahul and Neha. Neha goes on a work trip for 3 days. Rahul misses her, but he trusts her. He sends a sweet messages like miss you, talk when you are free. He does not panic or overthink. This is a secure attachment, trust plus emotional balance. And second is anxious, anxiety. An anxious person craves too much closeness and often fears being abandoned. Small changes in their partner behavior can make them worried, need constant reassurance, fear of abandonment, overthinks small things, very sensitive to partner mood. For example, now imagine Amit and Pooja. Amit does not reply to Pooja messages for 2 hours. Pooja starts thinking, is he angry? Did I do something wrong? Is he losing interest? She may send many messages or feel anxious. This is anxious attachment, loved mixed with fear. Secure, I trust you even when you are not around. Anxious, I'm scared you will leave if I don't hold you tight. So friends, understanding your attachment style help you improve relationship and emotional health. Now let's talk about what happens when people deal with distance and conflict in relationship. Avoidant attachment style. Avoidant people value independence more than emotional closeness. When someone gets too close emotionally, they feel uncomfortable and pull away. They often think intimacy means losing freedom. Imagine a couple where one partner wants to talk about feeling every day. The avoidant partner may say, I need space. Why are you making this such a big issue? During argument, instead of discussing the problem, they may stop replying to message, stay silent, focus only on work or hobbies. They escape conflict by creating distance. Second is fearful attachment style, disorganized. Fearful people want love and closeness, but they are scared of getting hurt. So they send mixed signals, sometimes very close, sometimes suddenly distant. This often comes from past trauma or unstable childhood experience. A fearful partner may say, I really need you, but when things get serious, they may suddenly think, what if I get hurt? So they might pull away after getting close, start fights without clear reasons, feel confused about their own emotions. They want connection, but fear makes them react with conflict or withdrawal. So avoidant means I don't need anyone. Fearful means I need love, but I'm scared of it. Now let's understand this slide prevalence in adults. This chart shows how common each attachment style is among adults. Secure attachment about 55%. Most people fall in this category. They feel comfortable with love, trust their partner and handle relationship in a healthy way. And their partner is busy, they don't panic, they trust the relationship and communicate calmly. Second is avoidant attachment about 25%. These people value independence a lot and may avoid emotional closeness. Like they care about their partner but pull away when things become too emotional or serious. And third is anxious attachment about 20%. They want a lot of closeness and often worry about being abandoned. Like if a partner replies late, they may feel anxious and overthink the situation. This number of this number are average data from population studies, not exact for every country or person. So remember, attachment style are common patterns, not labels. Understanding them help us build healthier relationship. Now this slide explore a key concept in relationship psychology called relational dynamics, especially focusing on how attachment styles shape the emotional rhythm between partners. It introduced the anxious avoidant trap, a common and often painful cycle where one partner, typically with an anxious attachment style, seek closeness, reassurance, and emotional connections. This is labeled as pursuit. Meanwhile, the other partner, often with an avoidant attachment style, feels overwhelmed by too much emotional intensity and pulls away to protect their sense of independence. This is labeled as distance. The result is a cycle of earning and retreat where the anxious partner pursuit trigger the avoidant partner withdrawal, which in turn intensifies the anxious partner fear of abandonment. This dynamic creates constant tension, miscommunication, and emotional exhaustion for both sides. The sketch on the slide visually represents this push-pull pattern. One figure reaches out in distress while the other back away with raised hands, highlighting the emotional mismatch and unmet needs. Understanding this trait is the first step toward breaking it. By recognizing our attachment pattern, we can begin to respond with more awareness, empathy, and emotional regulations. So, when we talk about the brain connection in relationship and emotional health, we are really talking about how two keys brain regions shape how we react and relate. First up in amygdala, often called the fear center. In people with anxious attachment style, this part of the brain tends to be hyper reactive. It's like a smoke alarm that goes off too easily, triggering panic, clinginess, or emotional overwhelm when they sense distance or rejection. On the flip side, we have the prefrontal cortex, the part responsible for emotional regulations, decision making, and calming down those fear signals. This reason is more active and better developed. In people with secure attachment style, they are able to pause, reflect, and respond instead of react. The diagram show how the brain areas sit with the largest structure from the forebrain and cerebrum to the spinal cord, reminding us that our emotional patterns are not just psychological, they are deeply biological. Understanding this helps us shift from blame to brain-based compassion. Stick around. We'll explore how to rewire this pattern and build secure connections step by step. Let's wrap this up with a powerful message of hope. Just because you grieve up with a certain attachment style, anxious, avoidant, or disorganized, does not mean you are stuck with it forever. That's the heart of earned security. Through therapy, self awareness, and consistent experience in safe, secure relationship, your brain can literally rewire itself for trust. This is thanks to neuroplasticity, the brain ability to change and grow throughout life. The slide growth chart with blooming from a small to strong beautifully symbolize their journey. You start where you are, and with the right support, you can cultivate emotional resilience, healthier boundaries, and deeper connections. Your attachment style is not a life sentences, it's a starting point, and growth is always possible. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like and share it, and don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Until then, stay curious, stay kind.